In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Henry. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Draw play. This is Henry. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. After the interception, here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play in a quick strike.
Goff now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Jackson. But looking deep here for Flowers.
See, bro, what the fuck? How he just moved him?
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground.
You see how that shit just flipped over?
Ease.
Now it's Jackson.
Look at that.
There's Flowers.
I'm going to clip it.
Touchdown Ravens. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Niggas be knowing why people don't want to play them, dog. Like, bro,
the back of the end zone
I'm about to be on vacation for 2 weeks, so I ain't tripping.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw is Goff. Steps away to his left.
What?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's a
what?
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
To say, bro.
An unfortunate
I'm tapping on motherfucking high point
before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Tight end gonna go in motion. Zay going all the way to the right. I mean, going on a streak. Somebody be on the inside zigzag.
Throwing to start the drive. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken.
Simple
Perhaps
shit,
a
bro.
chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
Look at the play.
If they
Watch the
hurry,
play.
we'll see.
Motion.
To throw again is Jackson. Touchdown!
I can't even get over him.
Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's airing it out for Williams. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Another run for Gibbs here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And they'll run it with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Stuck for a loss by the safety, Eddie Jackson. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Here's Goff. being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Odafe Oweh, his second sack of the night. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Goff now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 61 yards.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Goff. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He's got a man, complete. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Goff. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, all kinds of time back there in the pocket. Enough time to scan the entire field, go through every progression. First guy not open, second guy not open. Heck, the third guy wasn't open. Finally just settled on throwing one deep downfield, taking a shot. Unfortunately for him, unable to come up with the completion.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the option, here's Henry. And shedding a man at the 40. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jackson flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Lions' 4-yard line.
Henry again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Wright.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Trenton Simpson, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's airing it out for Williams.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, an interesting finish